The Houthi militia status seems to continue to be a topic of debate among American administrations. When Donald Trump officially labeled them terrorists in his last days, Biden revoked that designation just days after taking office. Yet, with the rebels being persistent to military escalation, this has pressured the President Biden to say on Wednesday his administration is considering redesignating Houthi militia as an international terrorist organization. The following report has more details.
U.S. President Joe Biden said his administration is considering redesignating Houthi militia as an international terrorist organization following drone and missile attacks on the United Arab Emirates claimed by the group. His comment at a news conference came shortly after the Emirati ambassador Yusuf Al-Otaiba urged the Biden administration to restore the designation in response to strikes on Abu Dhabi airport and a fuel depot. Joe Biden said that reigniting the group as a terrorist organization is under consideration, conceding that ending the conflict in Yemen is very difficult.
The answer is it's under consideration, and ending the war in Yemen takes the two parties to be involved to do it, and it's going to be very difficult.
Biden's comment reflected the lack of progress toward ending the war since he launched an initiative shortly after taking office a year ago to restart peace talks. 8 groups had complained that the terror designation, which limits interaction by U.S. entities, complicated humanitarian work in the country. As part of the initiative he launched last year, Biden appointed U.S. diplomat Timothy King as a special envoy. The State Department also reversed the last-minute Trump administration decision placing the Houthis on the U.S. list of foreign terrorist groups, subjecting them to financial sanctions. King began a new mission to the Gulf in a bid to reinvigorate the peace process and tamp down the surge in violence. The State Department said in a statement that he will press the parties to de-escalate militarily and seize the new year to participate fully in an inclusive UN-led peace process. Likewise, the United Nations envoy resumed his efforts to engineer peace talks starting from the Middle East. Aside from escalating violence in a region that has sought to turn the page on a decade of proxy wars, the exchange of fire could also cloud a series of high-level talks between regional and international foes. There are also indications that discussions between Saudi Arabia and regional rival Iran were beginning to bear fruit, but the unprecedented Houthi attacks in Abu Dhabi could throw a wrench into those talks. The recent violence seems to have the potential to exacerbate the humanitarian situation in Yemen and derail the nuclear negotiations in Vienna.